They ignore you. Disappear for 6 months and watch what happens. I lost 42 kilos over the last few years, and I know how it feels to be in this situation where you are right now. But now I'm in a different position, and I went through this body transformation. I can see how people react to me completely differently when they see me. Ex-classmates reintroduce themselves to me. They don't know who I am. They're like, hey buddy, how are you? Who are you? They're like, wow, what did you do? What happened to you? I'm suddenly the most interesting person on the planet for them. If you want the same thing, I can help you. In this video, I will tell you how to do this body transformation in quiet, how to disappear, how to transform yourself, and then come back and shock people. I made a free PDF that you can check out in the description on how I lost 42 kilos. And also, I want to know you better. I want to know my audience better so I can make better videos for you that actually help you. So, if you want to do a free, totally free, one-on-one call, comment 2026 in the comment section and I will get in contact with you. In my second year in university, I was a group leader for freshmen. And this group that I got was full of super pretty, super attractive girls. Like you wouldn't even imagine. Beautiful hair, they were all fit. They were like these rich girls, you know, they had a lot of money so you could see it. They were super beautiful. I was into all of them, you know, but I had no chance. I was a fat guy and all of them had boyfriends and stuff. But anytime we did an event for them and we went out, it was like an extra motivation for me to go and organize events so I could see all these beautiful, beautiful girls. But they wouldn't notice me. I was just like a friend for them. Fast forward, I lose all this fat and I go to a festival in Hungary and I meet a guy, not even the girls, I meet a guy from this group and he's like, oh my God, you look so good, Jesus Christ. And he takes a selfie with me and he sends this selfie to the group that we had like a year ago, you know, where we were chatting. And I suddenly start to get texts from all these girls, you know? Like, hey, how are you doing? I haven't seen you in a long time. You want to meet up for coffee? I'm like, what the fuck is happening? What the fuck is happening? All I did is I disappeared and then I get all this attention. You have to disappear in order to shock people. If they see everything about you, you are not interesting. If you talk a lot, if you say everything about you, they will never respect you. They need to have this idea that there are some parts in you that they don't know. You are a mystery. You are a mystery man, you know? And the best way to do this, and the best way to have this momentum, is to disappear completely. What do I mean by that? Come off social media. Don't share everything there is to know about you. Don't share your progress. Don't share everything. Don't tell everything. I eat this to do my diet. I exercise 3 times a week and No. Just disappear. Go full ghost mode. Or some people use this monk mode now. Monk mode is more for like work and stuff, in my opinion. At least this is what I did. But just get off the grid for 6 months. Not because of other people. Because you don't need all this distraction, you know? Because if you do this journey, this fat loss journey, this body transformation journey, while other people are watching, first of all, you will have all these unnecessary advice and bullshit from other people. They will have a say in what you do, and you will just get confused by all the extra information, you know. Everyone will say like, you should do this, you should do this. So this is a big part of why disappearing actually works, because you can just focus on yourself. You are not distracted by other people. And the second, mainly you're not doing this to impress other people. You are doing this for yourself. But if you only do this body transformation to impress other people, then you will have this like needy energy. You will constantly post about yourself. You will bloat. You will go out and, guys, I already lost like 8 kilos. I'm so proud of myself. You don't want this energy. You want to have this mystery around you. What I did is I basically quit social media entirely in 2023, and that was the part when I started to lose the fat. I didn't share anything. I didn't follow anyone. I was not posting pictures. I was not posting anything, you know? And I did this whole transformation in quiet. And then when I met the people who I haven't seen in years, they were fucking shocked because they didn't see me for a year or two, you know? And they were like, wow, what did you do? Immediately you're really interesting. immediately you have this value. You know what I mean? Because they didn't see everything there is to know about you. If you read the 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene, one of the laws is actually your reputation is everything. But 90% of the reputation comes from what people think about you and not what you tell them. If you tell everything, if you talk so much, all this mystery is lost, this balloon is popped. You need to have this mystery, this like mist around you, like this, mystery man, you know? People are more interested in you if you are not predictable, if they cannot predict your next move, you know? And with fat loss is the best thing. They know you a certain way. Okay, fat guy. Okay, he eats a lot. Okay, he doesn't exercise. And then you disappear. They don't hear about you. Okay, so let's tackle this for a second. You disappear. You think that people will miss you. People will care where you are. They fucking won't. They don't care. People are selfish in general. Everyone cares about themselves. You have to understand this. So when you disappear for a year, honestly, they won't give a fuck. You know? They won't really notice. Maybe the few people who are closer to you will notice, but generally 90% of the people you follow on Instagram, they fucking don't care about you. And then you disappear, people don't even notice, and you come back and they are shocked. Not because of the way you look. There's also a part of this, the way you look, but they are shocked because they've known you a certain way. They've known you as this fat guy, and now you are here, and wow, you look so different. And immediately you are like a surprise, and they want to know anything there is to know about you. Like, what did you do? What did you do? Because they feel that you are in this momentum. They feel that you are in movement, you are changing. You have this like positive attitude. They want some of that. Now you are suddenly interesting. But now here comes the fun part. When you come back, after you've lost the fat, you don't tell anyone how you did it. If they ask you how did you do it, you just smile confidently. You lean back and you say, well, it was a lot of work. You don't start saying like, I wake up at 5 every morning, I do 30 minutes of meditation, then I go on my run, and I go to the gym 4 times a week, like push-pull leg plus an extra chest day, and I eat 187 grams of protein a day. No, you don't do that. Because first of all, you are popping the balloon. They don't actually want to know what you are doing. They are just a magnet to your energy, you know? But they don't actually want to know the exact steps on how you did it. This is like a trap. This is like a shit test. They want to see if you've actually changed as a person. If you are not predictable anymore. But if you start blabbing about yourself, if you start like everything there is to know about yourself, they are like, okay, he's essentially the same guy he used to be before. Nothing's changed. He's still insecure. He still needs validation, because if you talk a lot about yourself, and this is what I did for a lot of years and I still do to this day, if you talk a lot about yourself and just fishing for compliments and fishing for validation, people will see that you're insecure. And yeah, he changed his body, but basically anyone can do that right now. Unfortunately, there is this fucking Ozempic epidemic right now that everyone is doing Ozempic. Don't do Ozempic. Do it the hard way, like do it with exercise and diet, this whole fat loss. Don't do Ozempic. But they are like, maybe he just did Ozempic. So the body transformation is this from this because of drugs. But Ozempic doesn't give you this personality change, this identity change. That is your energy basically that people can see about you. But if you go back, you look like this. You used to be really fat, now you look like this. You're fit, you're healthy, you're lean. They're like, oh, how did you do it? And you're like, yeah, it was a lot of work. Then they are like, oh, fuck. This guy is high value. This guy put in the work. This guy has built himself up. I respect him for that, you know? It doesn't mean that you have to manipulate people. It doesn't mean that you have to hold back information. It's just the energy of, I don't need your validation anymore. I don't care what you say. I did the work. When you come back, there's gonna be a difficult part for you. And this is called the lonely chapter. I'm coining this term from Chris Williamson, from the host of the Modern Wisdom podcast. Okay, what does the lonely chapter mean? If you done the body transformation in a healthy way, so not with fucking Ozempic, no Ozempic, the hard way, you changed your personality, okay? Then you realize that the friends you used to have are part of your past identity, the identity that you are no longer, okay? So you cannot really connect to your old friends because they are still drinking, they are still going out, they are still eating fast food, they are all doing all this shit to their body that you used to do before, but you changed that, okay? So you cannot relate to your old friends anymore, but your new personality is not developed yet enough that you can make new friends. So you are kind of alone. When you go through a transformation like this, when you change yourself, you have to know that there's gonna be a really hard chapter, a lonely chapter in your life. If you want people to recognize you, disappear. Don't tell anything about yourself. Quit social media. Don't start posting. Don't start following. Don't start comparing yourself to other people. Don't go fishing for compliments. Don't go fishing for fucking BS advice. Just do the work. Disappear for 6 months. What do? Really simple. I've talked about this a million times. You don't drink alcohol. You eat food that only our ancestors ate. You are in a calorie deficit, and you know this because you are counting your calories with Yazio or any sort of AI or calorie counting app. You go to the gym. So not fucking cardio, okay? You do cardio, but only on the treadmill. You build muscle. You train with weights. You lift weights, okay? And then you sleep 8 hours. And you do this over and over and over and over again. It's super boring, I know. But you do this for 6 months. You won't be able to recognize yourself. And the people who know you will not be able to recognize yourself because you've changed so fucking much. Disappear, do the work, and shock people. If you like this video, check out my free PDF, comment 2026, and check out my other videos as well. See you in the next one. Ciao.